The Misadventures of the Family Fletcher by Dana Allison Levy. With 2 dads, 4 sons, 1 dog, 1 cat, and 1 imaginary cheetah, the family Fletcher has a very full house and a very crazy life. Over the year, camping trips are taken, holidays are celebrated with minor mishaps involving power outages, kitchen fires, and missing turkeys, and the family Fletcher gains some unexpected additions. Every day with the family Fletcher is different, and no one is safe from hijinks and mishaps. If you enjoy a good family story, then you will enjoy The Misadventures of the Family Fletcher.
Click by Kayla Miller is a graphic novel about a girl named Olive who is very excited for her school's talent show. But as she looks around her class after the announcement is made, she starts to realize that just about everybody else is already paired up or in a group making plans about what they're going to do for the talent show. And Olive really wants to be in the talent show, but she doesn't really want to go it alone, and she doesn't really want to invite herself into another group. So Olive has to figure out where she clicks in school. If you like books by Raina Telgemeier, I think that you'll really like Click by Kayla Miller.
Love Sugar Magic by Anna Mariano is a fantastic story about a young girl whose family owns a bakery, and she one day skips school, which is a horrible thing, you should never do it, but she skips school because all 5 of her sisters are working at the bakery and she has to be at school. What she discovers is that her family are brujas, or at least all the women in her family are, and so she wants to be a witch too. That's what a bruja is. And so she wants to be a witch, and so she steals their magic book of recetas de azúcar, amor, azúcar y mágica, which is Love, Sugar, Magic. She steals their book and tries to do magic, which is a horrible thing you should not do until you've had training. So hijinks ensue. It is phenomenal, and the first in a series.
Cosmic by Frank Cottrell Boyce. Even though he's only 12, Liam is often mistaken for an adult, which is great when the principal mistakes you for a teacher on the first day of school, or you convince the Porsche dealer to let you take the car for a test drive. But it's really hard to always be expected to act older than you are. And then there's this contest, the epic thrill ride to end all thrill rides, and they're going to send a group of kids into space. And Liam really wants to go. But school is not his, forte, and so he knows he doesn't really have a chance to be chosen as a kid. But his best friend Florida is super smart, and so he convinces her to apply as the kid. And he applies to be the parent chaperone as her dad. And they go through the whole rigorous competition, and they are selected. And they're launched into space with all these other kids, and Liam is the only adult on board. What could go wrong? Well, then you get 230,000 miles from space and something goes wrong, and Liam is the only adult on board, and now he has to get everyone back to Earth safely. Can he do it? Find out in Cosmic by Frank Cottrell Boyce.
The Jumbies by Tracy Baptiste is a novel based on Haitian folklore about a girl named Katherine who lives on an island with her dad, and the forest in this island is full of Jumbies. And when a new woman arrives to the island, everyone's fascinated by her. But Katherine thinks that she might know better, and something sinister might be going on, and it is up to her to call on some magic and save the island.
The Tea Dragon Society by Katy ONeil is a wonderful, wonderful graphic novel with the most beautiful world I've ever seen, where there are these little dragons, and from them you can get wonderful tea. So there's the chamomile dragon, there's the Earl Grey dragon, there's the jasmine dragon, and this girl finds one of the dragons and she gets the opportunity to learn how to care for one. And it is so charming and magical and wonderful, and will just make your heart so happy.
Herstory, 50 Women and Girls Who Shook Up the World, written by Katherine Halligan. Move aside history, it's time for Herstory. A celebration of not only the things that girls can do, but the remarkable things they have already accomplished, even when others have tried to stop them. Learn about 50 inspiring and powerful women who changed the world and left their mark. From astronauts to activists, musicians to mathematicians, you'll learn the stories of their childhoods, the challenges they faced, and the impacts of their achievements. If you liked Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls or She Persisted, this is the next compilation biography for you, and it is as beautiful on the inside as it is on the outside.
In Ban This Book by Alan Gratz, 4th grader Amy Ann Ollinger arrives to the library to check out her favorite book in the whole world from the Mixed Up Files of Miss Basiley Frankweiler to find that it's not on the shelf because a parent didn't like it and didn't want it in the school library. Well, that's just not fair. So things spiral a little out of control and the parent starts challenging more and more books. So more and more books are getting pulled from the shelves of the library, and kind of by accident, Amy Ann ends up running a banned books secret underground locker library out of her locker so that all of the kids in her school can read all of the books. So if you like realistic stories about people finding their voice and learning to stand up for themselves and what's right, then this book is a good choice for you.
The Shark Scientist is the first in a series by Cy Montgomery that is called Scientists in the Field. And so in the Great White Shark Scientist, she is studying all these scientists who focus in on great white sharks. It's full of all of these illustrations of actual sharks in the field. So people studying them and exploring what they do. So you can learn so much information about them. But the cool thing about this series is that she hones in on various animals. Sharks, snakes, hyenas, that's another one of my favorites. It's a great series if you want to learn more about various animals and the scientists who love them.